I sent JC number 28, an Alexandria library card. It had the date that he was conceived on in his paranormal event with his parents. That was for on-base coverage of whatever the hell camera he keeps in his house for whatever. The one time that I was there. Now, two things on that one event, privatized event, no less, for Privy, PRVY, is that was a defining moment on someone else in King's Record that couldn't figure out what uptight meant with whatever the boys club talks about. And then the thread count got confusing. It's like, do you mean thread count of a sheet, like a bed sheet, like thread count this? Or are you talking paper, like that you read in a book? Because it's like a ream, REAM, of paper. That's usually like I don't know, you buy 500 pieces of sheets of paper, you put them in a copy machine, and then it prints out the ink machine. I mean, what year are we talking? Like, what do the off-base kids know? Are you on base, or is like, are you sending it to the printing department and then picking it up when it's ready? I mean, JC number 28 and I were off base, so it's just whatever. But I think somebody needed at some point a boutique situation off base to explain on base linguistics to his side of the eggplant Burza, like, storm temper of like, no, he's one of my favorite characters in the world. I wish the world was built more like him, of like quiet anger. I mean, it's hard to keep like all the anger that you hate about the world inside and not take it out on the local flora and fauna. Another mention is he pointed out he had socks and flip-flops on. I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm like, now why would you make a point of pointing that out to me? And I'm like, and he's like, I don't know. He's like, normally, I'm like, right, okay. So this is just my note on that. Because I know for some reason y'all need some kind of example of something. I don't know why this takes so long. I mean, when I was 4 and I was calling over to like the artworks department, I'm like, you already told me you have respectable dads on some exercise program that you keep informed with the correct words on base. Why are they insisting I have to live in the off-base boutique part where the head cases don't really speak anything important, they don't know anything, and it's going to cause a problem on the on-base reporting between FICO, Tico, and Nico. Yeah. I know we don't like to scare the servicemen because not all servicemen are at Star Art Department, right? Yeah, got that. But did you guys think far enough ahead? Like, if the King's Guard, like, I'm the one that sets the bar here. So if I'm standing on a sandbar the day I'm born in some paranormal event, right, and like the guy on the yacht is on the U.S.Special yacht, right, the one all the way on the high bridge, right, if he doesn't yell down to the low guy on the totem pole, right, and they wound up like, I don't know, you ever heard about them hitting a sandbar? Because they're like, Coast Guard didn't tell me that they changed the topography. Yeah, usually it doesn't happen. Usually, like, they got some kind of sonar equipment, like, as a backup. So you do that on a ship in the water, but you don't do that for the kiddo standing on the sandbar the day she got here bare naked with no intel, no on-base personnel, no off-base fauna and flora knowing anything. And she is what she is, and she is who she is, and she's made for who she's supposed to be. How are you all going to work this when the King's Guard's fighting with the National guys, and the National guys are like, we're a little nervous about what we heard that's going on. Well, that's why we wanted the kid when she was little, but you guys are like, yeah, no, exercise, good food, and lots of company, and singing and dancing and having fun on off time. Right, yeah, no, that sounds too good for her. Leave her out where they eat chow and takeout and the golden arches, and they, like, don't take care of one another and don't know how to afford themselves. Yeah, I'm seeing that was the much better way to go. I mean, you people are fucking brilliant in the dumb department. Holy fucking shit. Are you done arguing with one another between the Nationals and the King something? Because I'm sure somewhere in some time and space you guys talk. I mean, I wouldn't know from the looks of it, because why would you be talking 14,970 days and getting nowhere? And no planning went on before I was born. Right. When does, like, the personal responsibility kick in? Like, stop being fucking angry about shit that you all, as a communal group, fucked up. Thinking the wrong thing, telling yourselves the wrong thing, not translating the things the right way. Then letting the fucking shitbags that I won't breed with change my fucking report and then confuse the fuck out of you all. I am who I am. I'm not this. I have a way better chance of having a non-genetic human intervene, because out somewhere yonder in Outer Rim, they know when I pop pebbles that I'm a number one head honcho. And not because I need to take over land masses and estates and boats and, like, being like the boss and the jefes. I just am. It's like, you have questions, you need help, I'll help you. It's just how I am. I don't know what the hell you all fighting over in Stupidville. Stupid human problems. If I could lose you all and go back to being what I was supposed to be, since you don't need me, it'd be a really fucking great day. But since we're all here together and I'm fucking stuck on a sandbar because the U.S. Coast Guard forgot to tell the U.S.Special that the topography changed and they fucking, like, ran aground